Hello all, welcome to my channel. My name is Mrs. Prajakta Bapat. In today's video, we are going to discuss various types of accounts and its golden rules. Very often people get confused with which account to be debited or which account to be credited. As we follow double entry system, every transaction has got two aspects and we need to understand that which account to be debited and which account to be credited, because in order to follow double entry system there has to be equivalent amount of credit as well. So that depends upon golden rules, how we apply those golden rules. But before that, we should know what are the various types of accounts. So let us understand today. So there are main three types of accounts. One is personal account, other one is real account, and the third one is nominal account. Personal account meaning it is of a person. Now not necessarily it is an individual, it can be of an artificial person as well. Now when I say artificial person, it can be any business entity, right? So for example, it can be a natural person, meaning it can be of Mr. Ram, Sham, Miss Sita, Geeta, anybody, or it can be of artificial person. For example, XYZ partnership firm, Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra, Reliance Limited, etc. Or it can be of a representative personal account. Now what is representative personal account? When I say Mr. XYZ's capital account, it is called as representative personal account because it represents a specific person. When I say outstanding expenses, it is payable to somebody, so it is representative personal account. Second type is real account. Real account meaning it is of an asset. So whatever assets you have in a business, all we can categorize as a real account. So you might have tangible asset, you might have intangible asset, you might have fixed asset, you might have current assets, you might have long term, short term assets. Whatever assets you consider, right from goodwill, copyright, trademark, patent to your prepaid expenses, your not prepaid expenses, but then your debtors, your cash, your current assets also are considered as a real account. Prepaid expenses is considered as a personal account because again it is of a specific person, we have paid to somebody, so it is personal account. Coming to the nominal account is when this account is dedicated to the expenses and income predominantly. So even it considers losses and gain as well. Okay, now whatever expenses we incur in a business, so right from electricity bill to purchases to salaries, taxes, postage and telegram, stationery, audit fee, legal fee, these all things are included under nominal account. And if you consider income right from sales to your other incomes like sale on profit and sale of asset, or income interest received, commission received, etc., are considered as a nominal account. So these are mainly three types of accounts. Now we will be discussing the golden rules of it. So every account has got its own golden rule which is applicable. So let us start with the golden rules. Now they are called as golden rules because they decide what to be debited, what to be credited. Unless and until you know what are the golden rules and what is the application of golden rule, you won't be able to formulate the journal entry. Okay, so let us move to the personal account. Now what is the rule of personal account? Rule of personal account is debit the receiver, credit the giver. That means the one who is receiver of anything, it might be goods, it might be cash, that person's account has to be debited, and credit the giver, that means whomsoever is the giver of cash or credit or goods, whatever it is, that person's account has to be credited. Now this is applicable to personal account. So when I say I am paying cash to somebody, I am giver of that cash, and the opposite party is the receiver of this cash. Again, if I am writing my books of accounts, I cannot write my own name, so I cannot mention that I am the giver, that means my account has to be credited. But you can write opposite party's name, that he is the receiver, he or she is the receiver of that cash, so you can give debit to the opposite party. This is how it works. So this is your personal account. Now second is real account. Real account is of all assets. So the rule is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Now always whenever you are deciding what to be debited, what to be credited, you have to follow one concept, that is business entity concept. You have to think from point of view of business only. Do not think from point of view of a proprietor. Okay, always think from point of view of business. So for business, whatever assets are coming in, now real account is for assets, so whatever assets are coming in, you have to give debit, and whatever assets are going out, you have to give credit. So if I am suppose buying furniture, I'll have to give debit to the furniture because furniture is coming in, but at the same time maybe I'm paying cash for that, so cash is also an asset which is also real account, so it is going out, so I have to give credit because whatever is coming in will be debited. Here furniture is coming in and I'm paying cash for that, so cash is going out, so credit what goes out, that rule will be applicable. So wherever you have any assets, you will apply this rule. Coming to the next, that is nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So whatever expenses you have, it has to be debited, and whatever incomes you have received, it has to be credited. So for example, I have paid rent, it has to be debited because it is my expense. So while writing in my books of accounts, I'll be giving rent a debit. And income meaning, suppose I have sold out goods, so it's my income, to make sales is my income, so that will be credited. Suppose I have received commission, it will be credited. Okay, if I have received profit on sale of asset, it will be credited. If I have incurred loss on sale of asset, it will be debited, like how it works. So this is the rule given for nominal account. So first of all, you should know types of accounts, you should be able to identify the type of account, and then the respective rule will be applied. Okay, now these are the rules which are given, but application of that rules is very important. So in the next video, we will be learning how to apply these golden rules of accounting. Then only you will be able to decide what is to be debited, what is to be credited, and you can frame journal entry out of it. Thank you.